iZotope alloy combines 6 essential tools for mixing into one integrated, efficient, zero-latency plugin designed to be the perfect addition to your tracks and buses. Alloy includes over 150 macro presets combine Alloy's modules in useful ways and give you helpful custom layouts that show you just the controls you need to see. You can also save your own control layouts and custom signal chains, letting you customize Alloy's interface to fit into your own unique way of working. An 8-band paragraphic EQ with soft saturation and new steep low and high-pass filter modes. A unique new harmonic scaling exciter that can bring retro color and grit to your tracks. A powerful Transient Shaper with single and multi-band modes for full control over percussive sounds. A Dynamics module with a new program-dependent compressor, advanced multiband sidechaining, and 2 dynamic stages perfect for everything from vocals to drums. A smooth multi-mode de-esser for taking the edge off of harsh vocal sibilants and other high-frequency sounds. And a limiter for maximizing levels and preventing peaks. Let's start by using Alloy to shape the lead vocal of this song. You can start with a simple channel strip layout that shows us the important EQ, dynamics, and de-esser controls. Or browse through a selection of presets with their own custom controls that incorporate different modules in Alloy. In this preset, we're adding EQ, adding some tube saturation, gating and vintage compression, de-essing, and finally, a little limiting to boost the volume of the track. Alloy's compressor features a new program-dependent vintage algorithm that has the natural-sounding release characteristics of classic optical compressors. A soft knee mode and extremely fast attack times make it a great tool for smoothing out the vocals. The de-esser lets you easily zero in on problem frequencies with a spectrum and solo control, then set the threshold to reduce unwanted sibilants, providing smooth, transparent results. Alloy can be used to add new life to drums. In this mix, the drums sound a bit dry and flat. By adding Alloy to the drum room mic and snare drum, I can give a lot more character and fullness to the mix. Let's start by opening Alloy on the room mic and browsing through a few presets. This preset uses EQ, tape saturation, and upward compression to give the drums more character and impact. By adjusting the macro faders, I can dial in more or less shaping, add more tape saturation, and increase the upward compression effect. Let's go to the Dynamics module for more control. Notice that with ratios of less than 1, the gate expander can boost low-level signals, making it great for inflating the sound of cymbals for a dramatic effect. There are also 2 dynamic stages, letting me create great parallel compression effects. In the graph view, I can drag the Dynamics modules over one another to put them in parallel mode. Now let's hear it bypass to hear what Alloy is adding. Next, we'll focus in on the snare drum track. This preset uses the Transient Shaper and EQ to adjust the snap and body of the snare. In the Transient module, you can also switch to multiband mode to focus in on specific frequencies. Let's try Alloy on bass guitar recorded direct. Alloy's EQ features extra steep low and high-pass filters for making precise cuts and analog-modeled soft saturation for a natural sound when pushed hard. The Exciter module is designed to add subtle saturation to your tracks. The Harmonic Scaling XY pad lets you blend between harmonic profiles that simulate tube preamps, tape, and transistor-based hardware. The spectrum shows you what frequencies are being pushed by the exciter. You can even switch to multiband mode to give each frequency band a different harmonic profile. Moving on to dynamics, with Alloy's advanced sidechaining, you can choose to control the gate or compressor from an external source. In this case, you might want to duck the bass quickly whenever the kick drum is present, to help add more definition in the mix. You can even switch to multiband mode and trigger individual bands of the compressor or gate, so if you want the kick to just affect the bass's low frequencies, you just send the external sidechain source to band 1 only. Alloy combines these tools and many more together into a plugin that will be useful for every session, whether you're working on music, post-production, broadcast, or sound design. And a huge selection of presets give both seasoned professionals and beginners a wide range of starting points for nearly every mixing scenario. Want to see what Alloy can do for your next mix? Download a free 10-day trial of iZotope Alloy today at www.izotope.com.